from Eureka Springs, Arkansas, and also from Holiday Island, Arkansas. And we appreciate you joining us today. We are going to be going to the gentlemen that are running the Holiday Island. It is the Team Trail Fishing Tournament, and it is a huge tournament that goes on for several months. And I've invited some of the men who are a part of it and have been putting it on to come and talk today with us to share a little bit about the updates and some interesting information that you might want to listen to. So hang on, let me give a warm welcome here to Brad Hanley. Hi,
hey,
Brad.
everybody. Hi.
So Brad, you know, this is sort of your baby out here at Holiday Island. It's been a big deal. It's been a big part of your life for the last few months. And it is a great tournament. So tell everybody about the Team Trail tournament, if you don't mind.
So we started this. I say we, it's the Holiday Island Chamber of Commerce. We put it together, and we wanted to have a tournament series to let fishermen fish more than like one time on a tournament. So we started a 6 tournament series, and this Saturday is the 6th and final tournament of the series. And then we'll have a championship in October. It'll be a 2-day championship. Whoever wins the champion will be crowned the champion of those whole series. And then there's also a chance to win some plaques saying that you were the leader in the standings. In other words, the most points being how much weight that you weighed in throughout the season. So this is the last one, and then we gear up for the championship.
That's exciting. So this began back in what month?
March.
March.
I think
okay.
March or April.
Right. Yeah, great. And how's the fishing been?
March.
How's the fishing been?
It's been good. We've weighed a lot of fish. There was a couple of tournaments where the fish were a little bit stubborn, but everybody's had a chance to weigh in fish that's been in the tournament circuit. So all the guys, they're all telling me that they've really enjoyed themselves. So Holiday Island's a great place to fish. There's a lot of fish here. So they're really enjoying it. So
you really have so I guess on an average, how many participants have you had? So on an average,
we average 21 to 23 boats, which would be 44 fishermen because it's a team trail. There's 2 person per boat. We have a total of 35 teams though that have actually qualified for the championship already.
Oh, really? So, 35. Wow.
Mm-hmm, yep.
Cool.
So to qualify, all you have to do is fish 3 of the 6 tournaments. So,
right.
You know,
that was good participation then for you guys, for sure.
It was.
Awesome. So I know you don't do this by yourself. You have to have a lot of people to help you out. And I've got a gentleman here who's waiting in the green room back here, Steve Mariano. Steve, you have been helping out Brad and the crew out there a lot. How's that been for you? Have you had fun?
Had a blast, other than getting up at a crazy hour of the morning and going in to register them. These fishermen are crazy. They're committed to their sport, their hobby, and it's great to be around these guys.
So now you're a fisherman too, right?
Heck no.
Oh no.
I want to be. My son is an avid fisherman, and so I'm hoping at some point he and I'll team up and give him a chance to teach me some things, since I've kind of been the teacher all along. You know, and that's been one of the great things I've noticed going out there is there's fathers and sons out there, grandfathers and grandsons, brothers, just good friends. It's really a neat experience to see all these guys that are just having fun, going out on an early Saturday or Sunday and just having fun.
So is this part of your research and learning to go out here and just be a part of this all this year? Have you learned any good tips so that you'll feel confident about throwing a line in the water now?
No, I mean, other than I've had a couple of people whisper in my ear where some of the best places are, but I can't disclose that. But I do at least know more about the team trail and the competitions and how they go about doing that. And it's very interesting. I didn't know really anything about it. And I've been exposed to it around high school where we had teams, and college had a team, but I've never been this close to it to really know those sort of things. So that part's really been great.
Well, I know, Brad, you've enjoyed having Steve out there to help out. It's really does take a lot of people. And Barb from the Chamber of Commerce, I know she's out there with you guys every weekend too. A lot of people are volunteering their time to make it happen. So I know you all appreciate that. So I know that there's a fellow that we've got also standing by. His name is Daryl Mccracken. Let me bring Daryl on. And Brad, I want you, Brad, tell us about Mr. Daryl who's on the screen. Who is this Daryl guy?
Well, he right now
Easy,
is
Brad.
the
Easy,
current.
Brad.
He's the current champion. He won the last tournament. He fishes with his son Austin. His son was, I believe, was out having a baby at that time, if I remember right. But so Daryl had to fish it by himself, and he ended up beating us all. So,
oh, really?
Maybe he should fish by himself more often. I don't know. So, yeah, I've known Daryl for several years. He's a great guy. As a matter of fact, when we started the Big Bass tournament, I asked him and his son to do the promotional video for us because they're a good team and easy to talk to. And so I have nothing but respect for the man and his son. They're just a great couple of guys.
Cool. So, Daryl, I mean, you've been fishing on, how long have you been fishing on Table Rock Lake?
Oh gosh, I've probably been around 20 years now. We've been doing, I started Austin fishing bass tournaments when he was 8 to 9 years old. Actually, we started out in the panfish division for a couple of years, and we didn't have a lot of competition in that, so we went to bass fishing, and boy, we learned right away that bass fishing tournaments, they're fun, and we're very competitive. We enjoy the challenge, so it's really a great thing to get your kid involved in, or your wife, or anybody.
And so, are you fishing anywhere else?
We fish just for fun a lot of times. Usually our circuits will take us on Table Rock. Time's a factor for us. Still pretty busy with life and raising families, and family always comes first. But we fish on Stockton, Table Rock primarily are the two lakes that we like to fish here local.
Okay. And so what's the, I guess, biggest question I have is, what is the biggest fish you've caught in your career?
Well, the biggest bass I've caught was on Stockton, actually, in the fall, and it was on topwater, and he was pushing close to 9 pounds, and that was about the biggest one I've caught. On Table Rock's around 7.5, maybe 8, but Stockton's got it beat by about a pound.
Okay. And I guess now I'm going to let all the boys here listen to you this story now. I'm going to get you to tell me now. You know, there's always a good fish tale somewhere along the lines. I mean, this is what y'all are known for, right? So I want you to give me Daryl, what is your most memorable moment while you've been fishing?
Oh, boy. That's a hard thing to do for us. We've had, I'm always kidding my wife because I got a mean wife, because when we get out there and fish in tournaments when he was younger and stuff, she'd always, the storm would come up, and she'd always, you get in there, I don't care if the fish are biting, and we'd always tell her, call her back, no, we got one more bite, just hang on, honey. But I don't know, honestly, the most memorable time, I guess, would have to be back to Stockton when we were up there fishing, and the storm was coming in, but it wasn't close to us, and we didn't think anyway.
Yeah.
And like I think I said in the video, we did too. But my wife, you could hear her scream on the bank, you get in here, there's a storm coming. We looked up there, and a tornado's crossing the lake there in front of us. I said, well, looky there, Austin. And the fish were just biting. In fact, they was even jumping. Have you ever heard about the story about somebody saying they were jumping in the boat? These fish were literally hitting the side of the boat, these white bass. We got in a bunch of white bass, and it was so much fun, we just couldn't stop.
I love it. Well, the great thing is now all these great fishing tales that you guys, you've got y'all take your cell phones out. You can video some of these tales. Yes. So there's really no excuse these days to be telling too tall of a tale, because you can bring evidence nowadays.
Oh yeah, that evidence was my wife yelling at me the things she said when I did take him back in.
So you fish a lot with your son, right, Daryl?
Yeah, we've been fishing bass tournaments together now for 20 years. Yeah. And still going strong. I mean, he's at the point now he teaches me. I mean, I've taught him, but there's times that But like I said, yeah, he like I was giving Brad a hard time on that last tournament. Austin wasn't there because he had commitments, and he let the old man in the front of the boat, and the old man showed up a little bit.
Well, Brad, you've been out there at where everybody puts in and where they take out and they load out every day, every weekend. What are you seeing out there from all the participants? What's the atmosphere like for everybody that's participating?
Everybody's happy and having a good time. People are becoming friends with people they didn't know before they started this, which I really like that. We've had no complaints. Steve, he runs the parking lot and helps them get, in and out and get up into a parking area, which is a huge help because without that, it would just be confusing. All of the anglers, they're all talking about how well ran the circuit is. They appreciate and they like having somebody there in the parking lot to help them get set up and everything. Barbara puts together a little goodie bag for them. Every tournament they have a bottle of water and some kind of snack in a bag for them to take with them, and they just think that's incredible. I have not heard anything negative from anybody yet. So
we've got some people that are watching here. Barb is making comments. She says, "Mother, daughters, and sisters fish too." She wants y'all to remember that, gentlemen. And let's see. Someone at Mike Seals asks, "Did Barb Talbot qualify?"
No, she didn't get in a boat this year. She ran the shore, so maybe next year she can get in a boat and try to qualify.
Well, she let Mike know let him know right away. She says next year for sure.
Yep.
So here's another question from Barb. She's on, you guys, so you be ready. She says, "What needs to happen to get youth fishing camps, etc.?"
Volunteers more than anything else. People that have the time to put them together. And I would love to see one, but I have so many commitments right now. I cannot do that too. I just have too much going on. But maybe next year, if things slow down a little bit, I'd like to see something like that happen.
All right. Well, guys, I'm going to show everybody because it's kind of hard to describe. We have this really beautiful, beautiful area, and it's so hard to describe to everyone. So I've got a video that I'm going to show for everybody to watch. So, gentlemen, I'll be right back with you. I'm going to bring on the video from here at Table Rock Lake at Holiday Island, Arkansas. Here is a video for you guys to watch. Let me push all my buttons and get it to go here for y'all to enjoy.
We are at our first annual bass tournament at the Holiday Island Marina, and it's sponsored by the Holiday Island Chamber of Commerce. And we're so excited about it because this event draws in all kinds of tourists. Our fishermen are dedicated to Table Rock Lake. So this is hopefully a year after event. We've got wonderful sponsors. Nunley Chevrolet has gone far and beyond what we expected of them as a sponsor. We have had numerous vendors who've donated all kinds of items from lures, fishing poles. It's completely exceeded our expectations. This brings people in and they're very shocked, especially when they get down here to the actual island and then they see the marina. It helps get the word out that we are a thriving, growing community and a wonderful place to visit or even spend a lifetime. We have young people moving into our area that are full of energy and drive and want to help us grow this area. It is a time where we're seeing tremendous change. We're seeing children playing and we're seeing business growing. That's exciting about where we came from as just a retirement community. We have local fishermen that are part of our board on the Chamber of Commerce who fish bass tournaments everywhere, and because we have this beautiful resource, they were like, hey, this would be a great way to get traffic, encourage commerce in Holiday Island, and it's so far been fantastic.
I was 8 years old when we started fishing tournaments. It was a like father, like son series. Kids fished against the kids and adults fished against adults, and you could weigh in. You could fish the bass division or the panfish, and we started in the panfish, which we caught white bass. Anything with bite, basically, we could weigh in. The actual absolute first time he took me out was, it was on a bridge. I don't know, how old was I, Dad?
Oh, he was like four years old.
4 years old, with the old Snoopy pulling worm and bobber, catching perch. Off a bridge. It was an overflooded pond that went into a creek, and it's rest is history. I was hooked since then, so. We've got so many programs out there now that I wish I would have had as growing up in high school. There's the high school fishing alone is awesome. To be able to get a scholarship to go to college and get your education, but get the fish to do it is just, I wish I had that opportunity when I was growing up. But take a kid fishing, that's the best thing. Best thing he ever did was take me fishing, so. He might think otherwise, but I think it's pretty cool. But
What?
He said, how awesome that we had fish these things together.
Oh, we've been doing this so long now, you know. I mean, we've had so much fun at it over the years. We got memories that you just can't, you can't buy. We've seen everything on the water. We was up in Stockton fishing a tournament one day, and no, we just fishing for fun that day and just catching the heck out of white bass. And storm brewed in. A storm came by, looked up, and tornadoes crossing the lake. And my wife's on the bank over there by the campsite. She's yelling, "Get in here! I don't care if you die. Get your son in here." I said, that wasn't very friendly. But we've seen a lot of things on the water. We really enjoyed some beautiful sunrises. I mean, it's something, it's right here. More people need to do this to get out and get away from that TV and the video games and get out in nature and enjoy it. Because Missouri, Arkansas has some great places. And you don't have to fish. Get out, there's trails, there's hiking, there's all types of things. Just get out away from that house, the TV, and get out and enjoy nature, because it's here. Just got to get out and do it.
Wow. So there you go, guys. What a wonderful, wonderful thing. Let me clip that off. Hang on. All right. Let me clip that down. All right, get back to you guys. So y'all still with me?
Sure.
Hey, y'all are still with me. There you go. Wow. So first thing I want to say, Daryl, all I heard from your son was that Snoopy rod and reel.
Yeah.
That's how it all began, I suppose.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of fun. That I've still got the video of that, and we still watch it and laugh about it. And yeah, you just it's not that you don't have to have the best boat or the best. Just get your kids out and enjoy nature. That's what you need to do. That's what it's all about. Get out and just go for a walk. In the parks and stuff. We have anything to get outside and get away from and enjoy nature. It's there.
Yes, and I think like you said in the video, I think we need more of that. Us getting out in nature and enjoying. And we live in such a beautiful, beautiful area. And thank you to Brad and to Steve and the Holiday Island Chamber of Commerce for all of your hard work putting this together and encouraging people to get out and enjoy our great outdoors and really this little bit of paradise right here in our backyard. And appreciate y'all introducing the lake to new people and young people and women and children and all the things that this tournament has done. I just want to my hats off to you guys for having done all this. And so we got, even though we've got one more this weekend, that people can do and come out and fish this coming Saturday, correct?
Correct.
And then the award ceremony and the final hoorah is going to be October the 2nd and 3rd, right?
Yeah, that's the 2-day
All right.
championship. Total accumulated weight will win it.
All right. Now, if anybody's watching and you want to find out more or get more information about Holiday Island, you can go to hichamber.com to learn more about this particular area. It is a lakeside resort community, and there's so many amenities, one of them being great fishing. So thank you, gentlemen, for joining us and for giving me your time today, and we appreciate y'all very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Take
you.
care, guys.
Daryl, I'll see you Saturday.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Thank you to the guys for showing up today and to talk about the Holiday Island. Thank you for watching us live. And don't forget that you can like and subscribe and follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And we appreciate you watching us and looking at our vlog as well, which is EurekaSpringsChannel.com. And again, here's that website for the Chamber of Commerce, hichamber.com. Call them or go to their website to learn more about all of the wonderful things going on. And thank you for watching us today. We appreciate it very much, and we hope to see you again next time.